Hello friends, and welcome back to another episode of the Dirt to Daytona Career Mode series. So right now we are 6 races into our season. We don't have a win or a top 5 yet, but maybe we'll get to change that this episode. Of course, first race this episode is a dirt race, so let's go ahead and knock out Hastings Motorsports Park. As we've been doing, I'm just gonna hop straight into qualifying, and we are gonna hope for the best. So I don't know exactly when this episode is going to come out, but I am recording this like a day after getting back from Homestead, Miami. I have my new Hendrick Homestead Miami edition hat that I got. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's got like flowers on the underside of the rim. Underside of the brim, I think is the word I was looking for there.
Alright, let's see where we play.
Another decent qualifying effort, nothing special. So the Homestead trip was a lot of fun. That vlog should be coming out, I think, probably a few days after this episode releases. I'm actually headed to Texas in a couple of days, so that is going to throw off that schedule a little bit since I do all my recording and my editing on my PC. So can't really do anything. I'll be over there for I think like 5 days, so I'll try and edit some videos before I leave and maybe schedule them to come out, you know, while I'm over there. I am in actual danger of not transferring. I have to pay a little bit better attention. I just kept flipping that bottom. I think we're in a pretty good place now. About to make the pass for second. I don't think we're gonna get the heat win, but we might be able to ship it in there. Second's better than 10th if I screw it up.
Nice work, kid.
Alright, fastest lap, finish second. Off to the A main. I think starting on the inside this time is gonna help us out a little bit. It's just difficult to get down to the bottom last time, and yeah, hopefully we can just kind of sail away at this point. Oh, I crashed Truett in front of the entire field. Oh my goodness. My bad. Well, it looks like they at least got it cleaned up before I made it back to the backstretch, but yeah, I think that's probably about all she wrote. Nobody should get to me. Oh, there's a blown motor. Yeah, nobody should get to me unless I have another blunder like that. Almost bad. Let's not do that again.
Lap. Great job.
Alright, ran our fastest lap of the day on the final lap. Led, I think, 9 out of the 10 laps. There we have it. I don't know what the points are going to look like. We'll see at the end of this. So another $4,700. So we've got a 201 point lead. So we're over a race ahead. So 7 races down, just 3 to go for the weekly racing series season. And that brings us to Richmond International Raceway. Alright, I made that quick gearing change that I've been making pretty much every race, so We'll see if that was enough or too far or what I need to do to make this pile run a little faster. Oh, that was ugly. Okay, so at least we're faster than this guy. That's for sure. Yeah, of course, that tore the nose up, so it's just difficult trying to adjust on a car when there's damage, but honestly, it's probably best I adjust on a car with nose damage, assuming I'm going to have nose damage every race. It's probably the smart way to go about it. So it seems like the car is loose getting in, and then it's pretty tight off. So I might try to make a couple more adjustments, see what I can do there. Again, a lot of it too is just overdriving the corners because I don't really know the marks yet, but I guess just running a ton of practice laps is how I learn. So we've knocked like a second off almost from where we started practice. Oh, that was not great. All right, adjustment time. All right, so I adjusted the gearing a little bit. I might have royally messed it up. I don't know. We'll see. But the gearing just seemed like fourth lug forever, and honestly, it still feels like it lugs forever, but we'll see. Maybe I adjusted the wrong way. I don't know. But made a couple shock adjustments as well. So we'll see how the car runs. Alright, so we're half a second off of our previous best lap, but it took us about 5 laps to get to that speed, so I feel like I should run about that many laps with this setup to see if we made some gains or not. Again, being able to pass cars, even just in practice, is a huge confidence booster that, like, hey, we're not the slowest car out here. Even though we haven't done any motor upgrades, the suspension and aero upgrades we did definitely seem to be helping. Okay, yes, yeah, so we just ran our fastest lap, so I'm gonna say I think this was the setup to go with. Now we did hit the shift light going into turn 1. I might have just kind of drove too deep into the corner, so I want to see if that happens again. I wasn't paying attention to driving. I was just looking down at the shift light, so that's my fault there. All right, I think we're okay to qualify. All right, so 22-1. I think we ran a like mid 23s, so we might actually qualify in the top 10 here. It'll just be interesting to see how well we fire off, because it was taking 3 or 4 laps to really build up to that speed. All Alright, I think that was a pretty decent up to speed lap. Might have got to the gas a little early. Drove it pretty deep into 3. Seems like a good exit on 4. Alright, 23-2. That's definitely the best first lap we ran. Looks like that'll put us 6th. So very happy with that. I know when I used to play this game, I never raced very well at Richmond, so who knows?
Whether under the lights or the bright sun of day, Richmond International Raceway is home to excitement. The action track, as it's known, combines the best of both worlds, super speedway speeds and short track action. At 3/4 of a mile in length, it's not unusual to witness tempers flaring at Richmond.
I forgot with this being a NASCAR track, we're gonna get Alan telling us all about it. Love that.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
And we tore up the nose again. Oh boy. Oh, as soon as we hit 4th gear, it just lugs. Oh my gosh. Oh, we have torn up the nose. My goodness. Got radiator damage. Oh, the car is going to be so bad. If I can get to the bottom, maybe we can stop the bleeding, but my goodness. That was not the start we wanted. I probably just tore it up worse. Oh, come on, dude. His nose did not belong there. Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna be a chicane for the rest of the race. If we can still hold on to a top 10, that would be quite fantastic, but with all that damage, I just don't foresee that happening. Luckily, it's a relatively short race, but I mean, we're running well off of our qualifying pace because of the damage. I think on the bright side, the guy in 11th is pretty far back, so as long as we just run fairly clean laps to finish this out, I think we'll probably get past for 9th, but I think we can probably hold on to 10th. Yeah, the guy in 10th is just ever so slightly gaining on us, but McNamara in 11th seems to be falling back, so I think we'll probably fall in line in 10th. I'm not going to fight this guy. Well, if he goes fast enough to pass me, then I can fall in line behind him, but I'm going to say the last thing I want to do is run into him again.
2 to go.
Yeah, just 2 laps to go. We got 4 seconds over the guy behind us. I think 10th is where we're going to finish.
Last lap.
Maybe we'll sneak 9th back. Well, I guess his car does not work great after about lap 8 or 9, because
Finishing the top half.
I think we just ran our fastest lap on the last lap. We got the tough break award, falling back 3 positions. So not a whole lot of movement through the field, but hey, another top 10. All right, so there are the finishing positions. So we're about half a second ahead of Bundy, but 2.5 seconds behind the guys in front of us. So still a lot of ways to go to improve. So we had a little more expenses than usual because we tore up the car just a little bit, but we still come out with $6,100. What a race. So I think we were 14th in the standings before, so no movement on that front. Yeah, we finished right behind the guy that's 10th in points, so not making up any ground there, but I think that does hit our goal of 2 top 10s on the season. So with $34,000, I think we're just shy of being able to afford the exhaust I was looking at. Yeah, so $37,000. That's the best exhaust that you can buy. So I think after another race or two, we should be able to afford that. And then we can put our, put the money away and start saving up for that engine. So 65,000 is what the best engine costs. So yeah, if we can get that little bit of horsepower bump from grabbing the exhaust upgrade, then I think we can start finishing better and save up for that engine. So if we look back at the calendar, looks like we've got another dirt race at Kingsfield Raceway. Hopping right into qualifying, you know the drill by now.
Go, 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 go!
Oh, caught the wall, so that's gonna hurt this lap as well. We are definitely not gonna start great.
Alright, let's see where we
Hey, 15-2. That was 6/10 better. That puts us 5th? Man, only 8/10 separating first to last now. Used to be like 5 seconds.
Get set, the race is going green. There's the green flag.
Oh yeah, we got a great jump there. Excuse me, thank you. Aw, why did it shift down to 3rd? Don't do that to me. Okay, so he just spun by himself. That one wasn't my fault. Definitely torn up the left side of our car now. Yeah, at this point, just run time trial laps and we will more than likely pull away from the guys behind us. I'm just gonna run this one pretty conservative. No need to get super close down near the grass and spin ourselves out.
Nice work, kid.
Alright, heat win, off to the main.
Set, the race is going green. There's the green flag.
Rizzoli got a pretty good start, but I think we'll be able to, yeah, I kind of diamond the corner exits here, and getting that straight line off really helps you power out of the corner.
10 laps to go.
Alright, 10 laps to go. We've only got about a second lead. Looks like everybody else is hovering around the 2.5 second mark behind him, but Ginter is definitely not letting me run away. So we're still about a 10th off of our best lap ever. I don't know if I'll be able to surpass that here. I don't think the car has any damage, I just haven't driven super well.
Last lap. Great job.
Another fairly uneventful race. Led every lap, won by 3.5 seconds. Another 110 points, increasing our points lead. So we did get 5,000 on the weekend, so that means we will be able to purchase that upgrade for the exhaust, for the modified. Yeah, 229 point lead now with, I want to say, yeah, 2 races to go. Alright, so since we can afford it, I'm going to go ahead and buy that best exhaust. That increases our red line quite a bit, so I might not have to worry as much about the gearing changes all the time, but we'll see. Alright, of course, another dirt race first. Anoka City Speedway. 15.7 is pole time right now. So I have run a 15.6 before, but I do not believe that's a beginning of the run speed. I think that's definitely end of the run speed. That lap felt pretty good. 16.0, my goodness. That was a lot slower than I thought. Jeez, we're gonna start 5th in Heat 1.
The race is going green. There's the green flag.
I didn't want to completely jam it in there and just take everybody out. But I think we ended up 4 wide on the backstretch at one point, and they're crashing behind me. I definitely will not miss running these dirt races once I finish this season. It's definitely been nice, all the money we've earned, but I don't love the dirt.
Last lap. Nice work, kid.
Alright, we won the heat, off to the main.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Alright, we got the lead out of turn 2. Hopefully we can just cruise along and keep that. I definitely slid way out of the groove right there.
Five laps to go. Last lap. Great job.
All right, we led every lap again. Got Kato by almost 3 seconds. And we made another $5,500. We're 2.5 races ahead with 1 race to go. So yeah, we are very much locked in as the champion. All right, and this will bring us to our last race of this episode. New Hampshire International Speedway. Let's see how much faster we are with this exhaust. I don't think that New Hampshire has this much banking. Did it have this much banking 20 years ago? Because I know it sure doesn't have this much banking now. I don't know if I need to brake here or just coast in like I do with all the dirt tracks. Because like I said, this is way more banking than New Hampshire has, like, in real life. Alright, we ran a 30.6. I don't know realistically what I can do to make the car faster. Like, it feels fine. It's turning fine. Doing everything fine. Just not that fast. And if I try to change up the gearing, I think I'm just going to hit redline sooner. And I think the redline is a pretty good spot as it is. So I think I'm just going to qualify. 31.2 and a 30.6.
Go, 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 go.
I might push it just a little bit on the shift light going into the corner and see what happens. If I'm going to blow up, I'd rather blow up in qualifying than in the race, you know? Definitely overcooked that, so this is not going to be a great start to the lap. That lap felt fast. Let's see.
Alright, let's see where we play.
Alright, 30.5, so that's the fastest lap I've run yet. Cool. That lands us 6th. I made a quick gear change. Hopefully it was the right one.
Hello, I'm Alan Bestwick, and welcome to Loudon, New Hampshire. At a distance of just over a mile, this squared-off oval has seen some fantastic finishes in its history. Over 100,000 people attend each race, coming from nearby Boston, Providence, and all of New England to see the action at New Hampshire International Speedway.
All right, let's try not to destroy our nose on the start.
There's the green flag.
Had to let off there to not run into that guy, but that's a better alternative than destroying the nose right on the start. Oh, I had to hit the brakes not to smack him. Alright, now there's some distance between me and the guy in front, so hopefully I can kind of enter how I want. Not have to worry about running into somebody. I definitely feel better with that gear change I did. Like, it didn't even hit the shift light going into 3. I think it just hit the shift light as I was letting off into turn 1 the lap before.
5 laps to go.
Yeah, it didn't hit it there. We're a little loose. I don't think the car usually tightens up, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. Hopefully, yeah, thankfully that guy gave me space. Not going to get a great run off the corner here. Trying to block a little bit. So it looks like the guy in first is gone. I think second is holding up third and fourth a little bit. And then we're in fifth, trying to hold on in front of Sullivan, who's in sixth. It'd be great to get our first top 5 here, but looks like we're holding a pretty steady gap with Sullivan. Just ran a 30.3, so we are getting faster. I think we're also just barely catching the guy in front of us.
2 to go.
I think the guy that was in third got around the guy in second. But yeah, we're definitely catching the 362 car. Had to hit the brakes again not to run into him. That's gonna kill our momentum off the corner. Gonna do some more blocking.
Last lap.
If I tear up the nose now, it's whatever. It's the last lap. Maybe that wasn't the right call. Alright, we're gonna send it on the inside. Try and get 2 for 1. Just like we drew it up. Okay, we got 1. We stayed 5th. That's what's important.
Nice work, kid.
Alright, so 5th place finish, 155 points. That should definitely help. I think the guys we were racing around, yeah, the 377 was directly in front of us. So hopefully we jumped him. I'd say that exhaust upgrade was definitely worth the money. And we made $8,400. So I think that's our best weekend in the modified series so far. We stole the show. Many analysts feel that Canada could possibly make a run for the championship with continued improvement and new sponsorship. Well, I sure hope we keep getting better. So yeah, that bumped us up to 12 points. And we finally have a top 5. Love to see that. So we're 9 points behind 11th. Oh, cool. We're only 16 points out of 10th. So I definitely think a top 10 in the points is in our grasp for the season. All right, so we finished up the month of July. It looks like in August we've got a Featherlight race. We've got the final weekly racing series presented by Dodge race. And then September a Featherlight race and October a Featherlight race. And that'll finish off the season. So next episode will be the finale of this season. So stay tuned for that. So that concludes another episode of the NASCAR Dirt to Daytona Career Mode series. I really thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. If you could, drop a comment, let me know what you think. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, and have a good one. There we go.